Hi, this is Takashino from JLJ, Jazz Love Japan. Today I just wanna talk about the greatness of a Blue Note reissue by King Record. I already talked about King Record, reissues, Blue Note reissues many times, but specifically I just want to feature the Blue Note Premium Reissue series by the King Record in the 80s. Um, as you know, and as I have already talked about, the if you look at the Blue Note reissue history here in Japan, it's like in between the two companies, like Toshiba EMI and the King Record, you know, from time to time, starting from the Toshiba EMI in the I think the late 60s, they started importing the Blue Note, Liberty reissues, and then to UA, and they had a license from the Blue Note at that time to reissue by themselves in the early 70s with the NR series, and then to LNJ series in the mid 70s. From that, you know, they gave up the license to King Record, and King Record, they started reissuing the Blue Note titles with GXF and to GXK and so on. And the series that I want to feature today is Blue Note Premium Reissue Series. Just before they gave up the license, again back to the Toshiba EMI in the mid 80s. And um, I just got an opportunity to have many those Blue Note Premium Reissue Series by the King Record. Actually, I have I'll show you anyway. I have 12 titles at the same time. I've got these titles many times, but it is my first time to obtain that much at the same time. 12. Actually, they released only 15 titles at that time as a premium Blue Note reissue series. 15. So out of 15, I have now 12, right? Only three are missing. But anyway, I'll show you. It's kind of heavy. These are the 12 titles I got. Yes, starting from this one. As you know, this is the, Herbie Hancock Maiden Voyage, right? Oh, by the way, all these, 12 titles have the Obi. And I love this Obi, very classic and very, I think it has, I don't know how I can describe, but silver. I just call it, gorgeous silver Obi. I love everything, this, um, color matching, silver and white. And it is written here, in Japanese, of course, premium, you know, limited, heavy vinyl record. Yeah, something like this. And it's written here that just a quote by the one of the, you know, um, legendary, I should say, legendary, jazz critic at that time. Although he's not there already, he passed away many years ago. Called Mr. Yui Shoichi. Yes. So he says this is a complete um, replica of the Blue Note or something like that. It's like an art. Yeah. So he says that. Anyway, this is the obi, silver classic obi, gorgeous obi. And what about this one? The Lee Morgan Candy, and it has the yes Blue Note stereo sticker unused. Yeah, they put that stereo sticker at that time for the stereo reissue. And this is Dexter Gordon Awama in Paris. And what about this? Kenny Burrell, Midnight Blue. Yes. And this is the Sonny Rollins at the Village Vanguard, right? And something else, Cannonball Adderley, and it has the stereo, yeah, Blue Note stereo sticker too. And what about this? John Coltrane, Blue Train, yeah. and Toshiba blowing the blues away, and the classic Sonic Clock Trio, and bass on top, Paul Chambers, and of course, classic at Blakey Morning. And the last one, Clifford Brown, memorial album. And all these titles, of course, are just classic, the even the beginners, start collecting these titles, right, on the Blue Note label. And as I said, this is the Blue Note Premium Reissue series by the King Record in the mid 80s, just before they gave up the license to Toshiba EMI. And I think, they put a lot of effort, because, if you look at the vinyl, condition, as I said at the beginning, they use the heavy, high quality vinyl, and I don't know, they never, they never gave us the proper information about the master tape that they used at that time, so we never know. But it's not the original mono or stereo master tape from the US, of course. But I don't know how they did it. But if you listen to these titles, I mean, Blue Note reissues, Premium Reissue series by the King Record, these ones, they're just blown away by the sound quality. Of course, the pressing quality is good, really, really good, and the sound quality is also good. Yeah, and I did sometime about 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, I did a sound comparison of the Blue Note Premium Reissue series with the same title, John Coltrane Blue Train at that time, Toshiba LNJ, Toshiba BLP in the 80s, and also the King Record GXF and GXK, and Premium Reissue Blue Train. So I just put the the link below the description here, so maybe you will just have a look at it, and you will hear the sound comparison too. Yeah, so with my own ears too, the sound is quite different with the same King Record reissues like GXF and GXK. I think it's quite different. So I don't know which kind of master tape that they used, but the fact is that they put a lot of effort and a lot of expertise at that time. The sound engineer at the King Record, I think, did a great job to recreate that kind of sound with not the original sound source from the US, but they try. And I'm sure that those sound engineers at that time are very, very conversant with the RBG sound, and they of course love jazz music, so they just try to recreate or replicate the sound of RBG at that time. I think that's the obvious. So if you listen to these Blue Note Premium reissues, you just love the sound, I'm sure. Yeah, so it's that good, the clarity of the sound, and also the the dynamism of the sound, and also the balance. Yeah, everything I think is, to me, it's perfect Blue Note reissue. So it's kind of difficult now. It's nowadays becoming very difficult for you to get these King Record Blue Note reissue series 15 titles. Yeah, it's a kind of blessing for me to have these 12 titles at the same time. Yeah, but in case if you find one or two or more on the market, I think it's better for you to get it. It's that good, really. Yes. And also, if you look at the sleeve condition, they use a heavy, high quality paper too. It's very, very slick and the high quality, and also the printing quality, I think, is very good. Yeah, it's good. And also they did try to replicate the original paper in a paper sleeve like this. Yeah, it's good. It's a replica, and they put the small liner insert. Yeah, so everything OB, starting from OB, sleeve, and this paper inner sleeve, and the liner note insert. Yeah, everything. I think it's just great, great. I love this series. Yes. Um, that's it for today. I hope you like it. So this is a kind of rediscovery of the greatness of King Record Blue Note reissue premium. Sorry, King Record premium Blue Note reissue series in the mid 80s. Yes, that's it for today. And thanks for watching. And I will see you next time, next topic. Okay. Please continue staying safe and healthy. Thank you. Bye bye.